everybody, Dr. Leo Krawitz, LPP Podiatry. I've got a return patient here that we did both big toes. And people always ask, are the big toes the only one that get a problem with the ingrown nails? And the answer is no. Because this patient has an ingrown nail on his fourth toe. So let's see, this little piggy went to the market, right? This one stayed home. Roast beef, none. But this little piggy got an ingrown nail. So look at this. Check this out. And we're going to show you why too. So with this patient, when he walks, this toe is actually going on top of the other toe. And the previous video that we did, we mentioned in there that he worked at the post office, right?
Yes.
So he works at the post office. So are you sitting, standing?
I'm standing.
Okay,
Standing
so
like
standing.
10 to 12 hours.
Yeah, so you can see when he's in a closing shoe, that's on top of it. And it's driving the side of that nail into the other toe. He does have thickening of the nails too. I can remove the side of the nail there, this piece of nail, but he's left with that much nail. 1 centimeter is about this width right here. And if you have a centimeter or less of the toe, it's not worth it to keep the toe. So I offered, do you want to keep the toenail? He does not want to keep the toenail. So we're going to remove the whole thing. So we're going to get rid of the entire toenail for him. So let's go back, look at these. Let me show you something here. I'm going to wipe these off so you can get a good view of them. This is what it looks like 2-3 months later, right? Something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 or 3 months later, when you remove the nail permanently, he started getting a callus on it from rubbing a little bit, and you can see right there. Let me see what it looks like up close. Yeah, it looks good. This bled a little bit because I tried to get a little bit of that callus off, and it was bleeding a little. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. So, so the nail bed looks great when it heals in. It's nothing, and it's actually, people wonder, is it soft, is it hard? This is a good indication. This doesn't hurt at all, right? When I push on it. So nothing. So it's all healed in. It just looks like skin. That's what a nail looks like when it's removed and it's cleaned off. You sometimes get a callus for a while afterwards from rubbing, or just because the body knows that it was damaged, so it lays down extra skin, but eventually that stops. So let's get rid of this toenail. Let's get rid of the little piggy that had none. And not only does this little piggy have none, it's gonna have none toenail too, right? So this little piggy does not have a toenail soon. We're gonna get rid of that guy. All right, let's see. And believe it or not, technically, from a technical standpoint, these can actually be sometimes a little more difficult because it's a smaller area that we're working with, a smaller toe. So technically, it's a little bit more of a hassle taking these things off.
Yeah.
So, and you can see up there, but still looks cool on video. So let's free this up. Any pain?
No.
So I numbed him about 15 minutes ago, I think. So we know it kicked in. We usually say that like 10 minutes after we do the local, it's definitely kicked in. But for some people, because there's epinephrine in it, it'll kick in literally within a minute. They're numb. So let's see here. I just want to make sure we got all this. And you can see this is pretty tight in here. And I want to make sure, the key thing here, because it's driving into the side, is that I get into the sides too. So I'm kind of angling that 45 degrees here to make sure that I don't miss this piece, because we don't want to leave a spicule in there, okay? And now I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna do my back flip. This is my little move here that I like, because I know that I'm with the nail. And then I can also shove it right through to the end. And see, that's actually callus skin. Look at that coming through. You see that thing trying to pop through? Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, that's callus skin that's through. So we're gonna twist this guy right here and twist it this way. This little piggy that had none. We don't want to hurt that other toe. And look at that, almost 180 degrees, actually 360. So 360. We do that because I'm on the nail bed. I know it looks dramatic, but I'm on the nail bed and I know that I'm not damaging the bed that way. So then I can just kind of slide this under. I can slide it anyway. I could go backwards, forwards, sideways. But what I'm gonna do is just go in the middle here, because this side here did not totally freeze. So I can flip it this way. And here we go. This is gonna be the satisfying part of it right here.
The grip and flip.
Grip and flip. Grip and flip, yes. Is that what, didn't one of our,
Yep. Somebody commented.
yes, or someone commented on the last one, grip and flip. So the grip and flip. So let's do the grip and flip here. This one, it looks like we'll probably leave a little bit. It doesn't want to totally come out. There it is. Grip and flip. Look at that. The underside does not look that bad, actually. It's pretty smooth under there. Pretty cool, huh? Beautiful. The patient's impressed.
Indeed.
We always like it when the patient's impressed. And as brutal as that seemed when I was putting that spatula through, look, the trauma's nothing. Why? Because it's callous tissue, and that tissue was a result of the trauma from the nail. And I'm gonna just clean this off here. We're gonna make this nice and clean. For all my OCD fans out there, this is their favorite part. Clean that nail bed. I get lots of comments on the videos that say, I just like it when you clean the nail bed and granulation tissue. I like it too, because it cleans up all the trashy tissue that's there that you don't need, that really doesn't do anything except cause a problem. And we're gonna get most of this off right now with the tissue nipper. But actually, you know what? There's more callus than I thought here on the end of this toe. So right now I'm in the callus tissue here too. See how that's coming off? It's almost like taking another, wow, second satisfying piece. Alexia's laughing. All right, here we go. And it is Alexia who's filming. She's one of my assistants, one of my office managers here. And people think I'm saying, hey, Alexa, but it's, hey, Alexia. Hey, Alexia, zoom in.
It works.
Hey, Alexia, film this. So before we filmed it, I said, hey, Alexia, film this. Alexia came running to film it. But Alexia is actually a real person here. Although we do have Alexa at one of our other offices, our Wesley Chapel office. So but Alexia doesn't work there because there'd be too much confusion. And we're afraid that Alexa might get jealous if we bring Alexia over there. Because
oh my gosh, the confusion would be...
Can you imagine?
It would be bad.
It's like, do you ever confuse, say Alexia, Alexa?
Yes. I bet you'd probably get that, right, Alexia?
I get it all the time.
And then people probably joke around and go, hey, Alexia.
Alexa, yes.
It's like, hey, Siri.
Yep.
My daughter has a friend named Siri.
Really?
Yeah. And it's always like, hey, Siri. And then my phone answers. But
of course.
Anyway, we're afraid that Alexa, the little puck thing that we have at the office, might get jealous of Alexia. So we don't bring Alexia over to Wesley Chapel. She stays here in South Tampa at our office. Okay, this is, well, I said nice and clean, but I see one more little piece. It's gonna drive me crazy, and on a big screen it'll drive the people watching crazy. And you can see that these, when the whole nail is damaged, it does some trauma to the tissue around it. Now it's good. So let's put our chemical there. Let's make it so it doesn't grow back anymore. Here we go. And this little piggy is gonna get some sodium hydroxide. No roast beef though, just sodium hydroxide. And then I always wondered, why do little piggies get roast beef? If you ever feed a pig roast beef, it's like feeding a pig bacon or sausage.
That would be terrible.
I went swimming with the pigs, and we fed them hot dogs down in the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah.
Pig Island. It's called Pig Island. And we fed them hot dogs. But the hot dogs were not pork hot dogs. They were chicken hot dogs.
Yeah.
So guess what? Pigs like chicken too. And you know what?
Omnivores.
Yeah. I gave one of the pigs a hot dog, and he said, wow, this tastes like chicken. That was a dumb joke. It would have been funny if he said, this tastes like my friend. That would be really bad. But pigs probably would like to eat pork hot dogs, I'm guessing.
I'm sure.
Eat just about anything. So, anyway, if you've never been to Pig Island, it's a cool place to go to. And it is fun to swim with the pigs. It's really cool to see. You saw the picture in the lobby?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got a picture in the waiting room. Swimming with the pigs, hanging out. I wonder if they remember me.
Oh,
I
I'm
tried
sure.
to have a conversation with one of them. And he looked at me and told me I talk too much. So I gave him another hot dog. All right, let's flush this. Okay, that's it. Exciting, very exciting. So, no more toenail. When this heals, because I know people are gonna ask this toe's gonna ride on top of this still. So I told the patient it's gonna be a little bit sore the first 4 to 6 weeks because it's a little bit raw there, and it will be raw when it's healing in with some granulation tissue there. Then it dries up. He'll get some callous skin there, but then eventually it won't be a problem. And you can see like these that are healed, it's hard there, so the toe can ride up on top of it and it won't be an issue. It actually hurts more with the nail there because the nail drives into the tissue. So this is going to be major improvement for him. So a little bit different because it was the fourth toe, little piggy that had none, and he still has nothing. Now he doesn't have none, he has nothing. No more toenail, gone forever. Anyway, don't know if this is any different than the other ones, but it's kind of cool to see. We'll see you for the next video. Hopefully something more interesting. We've done a lot of ingrown nails lately. And we're going to get, I know some of you have been asking about Dr. Bin, Dr. Todd, Dr. On, Dr. Brett. They will be putting videos up soon. Won't just be me. I know you're probably getting tired of seeing my face. But see, what? I've got this great smile. And I can say bye with this smile. See you guys later. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.